Hey everybody, it's Matthew from Earthworks Gardens. Today I want to talk to you about getting to know your plants. All right, so a lot of you have been interested in houseplants for some time here, and I see a lot of people coming in and gathering up all different sorts of plants, right? What we don't think about sometimes is how we need to get to know our plants, and we need to have an understanding of the basic concept that we don't treat all of our plants the same. Personally, when I got interested in plants, I became very passionate about plants faster than I had knowledge about plants. So I brought plants home, both indoors and out, and I treated them all the same. And I had mixed results. So I would walk around the house, sometimes with a glass of water, and when I passed by a plant in the house, it might have been the first time I thought about that plant in who knows how long. And so I would just pour a little bit of water in that plant because I was thinking about it at that particular time. I didn't have a schedule, didn't have a lot of knowledge as to whether or not that plant even wanted water at that particular time, but just because I was passing by and I was thinking about it, I poured water in there. I know there's some of you who do very similar things, I'm sure. It's very common. I hear a lot of feedback about that. Or drop a couple ice cubes in the dirt in the plant, and maybe that will be enough water to keep it going for, or until the next time that we happen to think about it again. So the main concept is get to know your plants. Fortunately, we're all here in the 21st century. We have the internet. There's no reason why we can't get to know our plants better. We can't interview them. That would be nice. If we could just ask them what they wanted, that would make it a lot simpler. Or if they could communicate to us with words what they were looking for at any given moment. But we do have the internet, and fortunately there is more reading and more videos online about any particular plant than you could probably even watch in a lifetime, or even have the attention span to watch, right? But for example, I have a lemon lime philodendron here. And I also have a Gastera, okay? So you're not gonna treat these exactly the same. If I were to give the same care to both these plants, one of them would probably do okay, but the other one would suffer. If I'm not giving specific things to specific plants as far as their care goes, everything from the light to their setting, to how much moisture they get, fertilization schedules, and so on. If I do the same for every plant, they're not all going to be happy. They're not all going to be satisfied with what I'm doing. So we have to get to know our plants. So I highly recommend, if you're collecting plants, not to think of them all the same. So it's not like a dog or a cat, where most dogs and most cats require, the same kind of care. It doesn't matter which cat or which dog, they're all going to require the same basic care. Plants are a little bit different in that they come from all kinds of different parts of the world, different climates, different microclimates, different zones, different regions, some high altitude, some low altitude, some desert, some rainforest. And if we treat them all the same, at best, we will have mixed results. Today, I'm not going to get into all the very specific ways about how we take care of our plants. We could do those in some future videos where we do some spotlights on particular plants. But today, I just want to encourage you to get on the internet, use your favorite browser, and get to know your plants. Simply type in their name, type in care afterwards, type in culture. That's another word that will bring up some sometimes more scientific or more scholarly articles on how to get to know your plants. Also, just watering schedules. I mean, there's so many keywords that you can use to begin learning more and more about your plants. I used to make files on my computer with my plants. I really would geek out. So I'd find a plant that I had in the house, I'd go online and I'd create all these different files on my computer about all different kinds of care requirements, where they come from in the world, getting to know about what they experience in their natural environment. All those were cues and clues as to what I would need to replicate either at home or in the house, techniques that would help me take care of my plants better. Until next time, do a lot of research, learn a lot about your plants, and then come visit us at Earthworks. If there's something you can't find online, we'd be more than happy to talk to you about the plants that you are taking care of. See you next time.